Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the ATL. It's the Low Blow Podcast. This is your boy, Granddaddy Long Arms, with my co-host,
Papa Shmee. What's the frick is up?
Oh, man, nothing much, man. Good to see you again. You were at a wedding last week.
Yeah, I was. It was a lot of fun. Saw some family.
Sauced some family?
Saw some family.
Saucing
I saw family there.
Ryan,
yes.
Get that sauce on that family.
Hey, think about this. I've got 27 first cousins on my dad's side. Out of 27, only 2 didn't show.
Oh, that's a record right there, right?
I think it is a record.
For family reunions, you have 27 cousins?
On my dad's side, yes.
Oh, my God. I want to say something, but...
Try not to swear in the first minute.
Yeah, dude. Does he pull out?
Does he?
I don't know.
My grandpa?
Yeah.
He's passed. Rest in peace.
Hey, man, I love you, Grandpa.
Yeah, but my grandma just wanted a big family. That's basically what it was.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I said hell yeah. But...
It's all good. No, hell's not. They say it on the radio.
Yeah, that's true.
They say it on the radio. It's okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, they say it on TV too, right?
Yeah. They say damn as well.
Damn, you're right. Yeah, that
Damn.
That
You're right.
damn store.
That's funny.
Oh, sorry.
I am a bit under the weather, but we're gonna power through it.
Yeah, we got this. I'll make sure to like shake you up if you ever get a little down.
Shake the baby.
Give you a good rub down.
Oh yes, but that's for the OnlyFans.
That's for OnlyFans. All right, what do we got going on?
The Hawks are tied with the Bucks, and Giannis might be out. They say it could be an ACL injury as well.
So that injury looked honestly disgusting.
He's already out for tonight.
He is out for tonight.
He is out tonight.
Because it kept saying questionable. I was like, no way he's not going to be out.
Yeah,
Like,
he has to miss at least one game, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I think he'll try his best to get back on the floor for the next one.
Do you think...
Unless the Bucks win.
Unless they win. Oh, you think they're going to keep him out if they go up 3-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, you know.
Just to make sure, because then if they somehow, go win the whole series, I'm not saying they are, but, just to keep him healthy for the finals.
Yeah, dude, Giannis was going off the first half, too. Like, he was only, 10 for 14,
He's
Airball
unstoppable.
all his free throws. That's classic Giannis, we know. We get the deal every game.
Yeah, but when he decides to turn it up, there's nothing stopping him. He has no skill, apparently.
Yeah, no skill. Exactly, except the fucking Euro that takes him 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
He does the Euro dunk every
saw
time.
a headline after the Bucks won. It was like,
They won or lost.
Stop Giannis' spin move.
Yeah.
I was like, definitely not.
Spicy P has a spin move, but Giannis, I think he's patented it.
Oh, yeah, dude. He covers so much ground, and he just, he can knock you over when he spins.
Yeah, and you don't know if he's going to hit you with a lay or just turn his hand over and slam it down on your head.
When he does a layup, dude, he literally goes up the layup and drops the ball off the glass. He's literally he can dunk it if he wants to, but he's just dropping it so high up off the glass,
He's such a skilled player.
He is.
It's not even fair.
He is I think he has the best inside game, honestly, since
Zion has a pretty good inside game.
Yeah, if we want to talk about dunks and layups, I'm thinking about also just moves inside. Kyrie has a really good inside game.
Yeah, but we're talking about touch for big men because I feel like it's different for a 6'2" guard.
Yeah, because you have a lot more floater game.
Yeah, whereas I guess Zion's technically 6'5", but he has the mindset of a big man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him in that. But Joel Embiid and Giannis, I feel like they have the best touch.
I think so too. Joel Embiid's probably up there too. It's definitely Joel Embiid, Giannis.
But honestly, DeAndre Ayton's touch is pretty good too.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton does have a good he's really soft touch,
Yeah.
He's he'll get the he'll get the ball, body you up, and then just lay it up softly,
But he's more of a rim runner right now. He doesn't really. I think it's 3 post touches a game.
No way.
Yeah, not that much, but
wonder
they don't need him to.
Yeah, that's
he's just
true.
not his job.
Were they running a lot more in the post? I think they were when they were playing the Nuggets, right?
When they're playing the Nuggets, they're just guard Jokic. We'll do everything else. Get some lobs. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true. Guard Jokic just body him up.
Because he was literally matching minutes with Jokic when they were playing.
Yeah, and he was
just doing very well.
Yeah, he was doing his best to lock him down. He's the MVP for a reason, No one. You're getting 30 and 20. He had a 30 and 20 game.
Exactly.
But still, he's the MVP. He's supposed to do that.
Exactly.
Even when the best, offense is supposed to be better than defense,
DeAndre Ayton he's having a revelation. There's a lot of people having revelations in this postseason. they look amazing in the postseason. Like Campaign's having a great postseason. DeAndre Ayton becoming an elite defender out of nowhere. Reggie Jackson out of nowhere. I mean, I wanted him to do this on the Pistons, but he fucking didn't do it.
Dude, imagine if he was that good on the Pistons when he had Andre Drummond, man. That 1-2 punch, dude. That would have been like Shaq and Kobe all over again.
I literally remember telling my dad when he signed to the Pistons, because we're all Lions fans we're all like Detroit fans on my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
Detroit everything. I'm like, whoa, this Reggie Jackson dude, like, because he just had an amazing postseason with OKC. He was like, he had like a 30-point game on OKC.
No way.
In the playoffs.
And he was young, too.
Where I think KD and Russell Westbrook combined for 30 points. He had 32 points by himself. Like, that's how good of a postseason he was having.
Was he on OKC at one point?
Yeah, he got drafted by OKC.
Was he starting with Russell Westbrook and was it like Reggie
He was coming off the bench.
What?
Yeah.
So OKC had James Harden and Reggie Jackson coming off the bench?
I think this was the year after Harden left. Or a few years after Harden left.
Did they go to the finals that year?
No, I think that was the year they lost to the Warriors.
Oh.
They blew the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that was the year that KD left.
Yeah.
Left after that. Okay.
And then Reggie Jackson signed to the Pistons on a good deal. He was supposed to be a superstar point guard. Supposed to project, help the Pistons become amazing. And he just fell off.
Yeah, dude, the Pistons weren't like relevant at all. Did they?
No, the Pistons were terrible, but we expected the Pistons to be okay with them.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. This was back in the day, but the only two players I really remember on that team was Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond.
Yeah, basically.
And to me, that could be a red flag, meaning that like they didn't have a single other good scorer on that team.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Honestly,
how did Reggie do? 17 points a game. First year at Detroit.
Yeah,
only played 27 games. Oh, he got traded. He got traded mid-season.
Yeah, exactly. But I think we signed him to an extension after that year, and we wanted him to be amazing.
Yeah, he was. What's his three? His three's 35, 30. Goes from between 30. But his last 2 years, he's been shooting 43% from the.
I was just saying that's why. Like since he's been on the Clippers, he's shooting like 42%, 43%, high fucking clip, and he's killing it.
Yeah, and he's not even the best scorer. But someone was telling me the other day, Reggie Jackson. He is playing a lot of minutes, but it could be like that Michael Carter Williams situation when he was on the 76ers. Just like he's the one getting all the minutes and all the playing time, and he's the one with the ball most of the time, so he's got to get a lot of points.
I disagree with that.
You do?
Because that team was trash. This Clippers team almost went to the finals. It's a completely different scenario.
Don't get me wrong, Paul George is good, but they had Terrence Mann, Marcus Morris, Reggie Jackson, and Zubats as their like role players on that.
Yeah, and Nick Batum and stuff like that.
Nick Batum, yeah, it's like who do you want to make an impact player out of all those players?
Like at least Reggie Jackson has skill. He was also getting like 10 assists in some games. That's hard to do for like a player that doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, dude, he's 31 too.
Like I'm not saying he's gonna come out here and like, be the number one option on a championship team. He's the third option in my opinion.
Yeah.
But would you rather pay him this offseason or Dennis Schroeder?
That's a good analogy. That's a good comparison you got there.
Because Dennis Schroeder wants like $180 million.
Yeah, I heard he wants a supermax actually,
which is dumb.
But a max contract.
Yeah, he wants a max contract.
On the Lakers, I don't think. I think they need a better point guard than Dennis Schroeder.
I agree.
Dennis Schroeder's hustling on defense. The Lakers. Like LeBron loves his team to play defense.
But it's not just about. I'm not saying the Lakers. I'm saying any team because I don't think the Lakers can afford what Schroeder wants because they already offered him an extension.
I don't think I would give Dennis Schroeder a max anyways. But if you compare Dennis Schroeder to Reggie Jackson, oh my God, dude! I mean, Reggie Jackson in these finals he's looked ridiculous. I gotta say, he looks better. He's the better player right now.
So if you're a random team, who are you paying? Would you rather pay? Because I think Reggie Jackson will ask for less. Because he understands that he's like not in that position.
I think
where Schroeder thinks he's the greatest player of all time.
You're right, dude. That could be that mindset that Reggie Jackson has, where he's like, all right, let's see if we can give the players that are actually better than me more money.
Yeah. I could see I think Reggie Jackson deserves like $13 to $14 million a year, like the Kuzma contract that he got.
And Dennis Schroeder's gonna ask for like $25 million a year.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder's gonna ask for like 22. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck? I mean. Who can even no one wants to have Dennis Schroeder. How old is Dennis Schroeder? He's like 20.
I think he's 28, 29, maybe 30.
So he's in his prime.
Yeah.
And Reggie Jackson's about to leave his prime. But Reggie, I mean, after seeing Chris Paul go to the finals right now,
Yeah.
like for a point guard, really, I haven't seen like the age where you fall off yet. You know.
The thing is, for Reggie Jackson, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, man. I'm talking fast right
now. No, we're good. But if Reggie Jackson is a good shooter, a good passer, and he plays okay defense, that's all any team cares about.
Yeah.
And you can do that throughout your entire career.
And that is actually, that's like all Dennis Schroeder too. Like you did just, like the Dennis Schroeder he plays great defense for his height. Phenomenal defense for his height. Passes the ball well. He gets to the basket well. He's an improved shooter than he was. But still, like.
But you also have to be like selfless too.
Yeah, and I don't think he's selfless. I think he takes the ball. Because when he was the number one option on the Hawks, he wasn't like a good number one option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a little bit shaky. Like
that's why they're both in the same position.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good question that you asked right here.
It's because they're both free agents too, and they're both on the Lake. They're both on the LA team. So, I think.
Who would you rather have? I'd probably rather have Reggie, honestly, because I think Dennis.
I don't know. It all depends what you want to do. I think I don't think either of them are starting point guards. I think they're both bench point guards. But I don't want to be paying a bench point guard $20 million a year. I'm going to pay a bench point guard 12 to 14 a year.
And that's even like pushing it too.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the best bench point guard you want, is like a young player still on his rookie contract that's still developing as a point guard, but hasn't figured out fully yet. So
like Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, you can go in there and score a little bit, but you go in there score, but like you're not really going to be like leading everybody telling everybody to go in their spots and stuff like that. You're still going to go out there, score, get some points, and at least you won't go down when your backup's out there. But at least you're not going to go up that much more. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I think Lou Will makes about $8 million a year, which I think that's a good contract for a backup point guard.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's also a veteran, so he doesn't really care about the money anymore.
He's a backup point guard. For some reason, I thought he was a shooting guard this whole time.
He is a shooting guard, but for the Hawks, he's a point guard.
Okay.
Because who's their backup point guard?
I mean, it was Rondo, I guess, but now I guess it's Lou Will.
And then there's Chris Dunn. He doesn't fucking play.
Yeah, Chris Dunn played his first fucking game, dude. Like
he's been hurt though, to be fair.
Night. And they played Cam Reddish's first game since February, and the dude was literally fucking 20 years old.
Cam looked good though.
Yeah, Cam's like a rocket waiting to jump out, dude. He's like you give a dude. You lock a dude up, you just drug him with rabies, he just starts going crazy, and then you release him on a basketball court. Like, that's what Cam Reddish could be like, dude. Like, he could pop up, have 25 points in, like, the next playoff game if you just play him more.
That's funny.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I don't know, I saw that. I heard, I don't know, funny, long joke that I heard that rabies just makes you amped up for sports games. You remember Blue Mountain State?
No, I never watched it.
You never watched it? Oh man! Shouts out to Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State.
Gosh,
you told me that one.
That's hilarious,
dude. There were some crazy episodes from that. Saw my first pair of boobies in that TV show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you couldn't even show boobies on it. It was on FX or something like that. You know, that's the only reason why I watched that. 12-year-old me. But yeah, but the backup, they don't really have. I guess Lou Will's a great backup point guard too, because you don't want a backup point guard to be in their prime, you know.
I mean, he showed that he, could do it last night or the other night.
He's like that veteran, like Marcus Morris, that like doesn't play that many minutes in the regular season, but you save him for the postseason because like.
But I mean, the weirdest thing was he's not known for being an efficient scorer or pass the ball, and he did both of those things.
How did he do?
He shot 7 for 9.
Yeah, I mean, how did he do an assist? He got 9 assists.
I think he had 9 assists.
It was either 9 or 5.
No, it was a high assist number.
Yeah,
sure. For Lou Will at least.
I'm just looking at Dennis Schroeder right now. His best season was on the Hawks when he had 19.4.
How many shots was he taking?
He was averaging. All right, so Ryan, he was averaging 29% from the 3-point line, 43% from the field on 17 shot attempts.
And Lou Will had 8 assists in that game.
Dude,
and Herter had 7.
Wow, Lou Will had 8. That's still really good. Dude, Dennis Schroeder is only 27 years old.
That's crazy.
So he's about to be in his prime.
But I just don't feel like.
Do you think he could get over 20 points a game?
Not as I don't. If he wants to win a championship, no.
All right, that's a good mind.
Unless he's coming off the bench.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that would be ridiculous, honestly. I think Dennis Schroeder would be an amazing backup point guard, But I think he might be just a little too good to be a backup point guard.
That's the problem. I don't think he's good enough to be a starting point guard on a championship team.
Yeah, it's like saying,
unless he becomes an elite passer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you think about it right now, who are the teams left? You got that have point guards. You got Chris Paul, Drew Holiday, Trae Young. Those are 3 stellar point guards. They all do.
Think of their backups.
Yeah, well, hold on. Those 3 starters, they all are literally the best in the league right now at the things that they're good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris Paul, game management. Drew, great defense, phenomenal. Best wing defender I've ever seen, honestly.
Best guard defender.
Yeah, I don't know. Klay Thompson's pretty good. But
I don't know if he's better than Drew, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, man. Drew's just ridiculous, man. For real.
KD
can make shots on PJ Tucker, but not Drew Holiday. That's pretty much what it came down to that last game.
Basically.
And then Trae Young just scoring and passing,
Yeah.
But backup point guards, if you think about it.
I would say Trae Young is one of the best point guards at creating space, but not just for himself, for his team.
Yeah, dude, that's a good thing to put. He will be able to, he can throw cross-court dimes.
Yes.
Like a bullet, man. He'll just get over there,
Yeah, and his court vision's insane, but so is Chris Paul. So it's hard to say one of them is better at passing because I feel like they're on the same level.
I think they are too, but Trae Young just does it more,
Yeah.
I think Trae Young, their game plan is more around Trae Young than I think.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So hold on. Let's think about this. All right, what are their percentages? I know Trae Young's just got to be higher because he's averaging 35 points, 10 assists in this postseason.
Assist, his assist percentage or what?
The percentage of we've been thinking about that. We've been talking about this, the percentage of points and assisted scored for the point guard. I know Lucas is always up there. Lucas is 50%. 50% of Dallas's points are either scored or assisted by Luka.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? What's that called?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called, but this postseason, he's averaging almost 9 assists a game. Chris Paul.
That's really good,
And he's getting 18 points. And then last night's game, he dropped 41 points.
41 points last night.
I think there's no turnovers as well.
Dude, on 7 for 8 from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And he's not even a shooter like that either.
Chris Paul pretty much is leads the Clippers in accolades. And
yeah, he had no turnovers last night as well.
What the fuck?
And he had 8 assists. So that's what right there. That's probably that's 67 points.
Yeah,
roughly, because some of them could be threes, but
out of 130, that's more than half.
Yeah.
So he's over 50% for Chris Paul.
And he only played 35 minutes.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Holy fuck, good for him.
I mean, and then obviously Cameron Payne's a great backup because he had 7 assists as well.
Yeah, Cameron Payne's probably the best backup point guard out of all these teams.
Right now.
Yeah, because Brent Forbes, is he even a point guard?
That's the thing. I don't think they is Drew Holiday even a point guard?
Yeah, for real. Is he even a point guard?
I think he's a shooting guard.
He's a shooting guard, right?
Yeah.
He was a shooting guard on
every team he's been on, basically.
I don't
think he's a point guard. That's the problem. I think that's... What the fuck?
Something just turned off.
Yeah, one of the lights just went out.
Oh, no.
I was like, what the fuck?
You scared me. I mean, we're okay. We got our...
It's still flickering, too. It's going to kill us.
Should I turn it on? Should I try to get up there?
Definitely not.
I think I can reach it, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't have insurance for you.
Oh,
not yet.
That's right. Yes, not yet. Hey, man, I'm still on Forsyth County insurance.
That's good. But, yeah, I think... It's a weird playoffs, but I hope nobody gives this an asterisk because this is all about
What do you mean?
An asterisk means whoever wins this championship, that it counts.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, it counts more than it did last year.
Yeah.
If you're not going to count this one, you're not going to count LeBron in the bubble. When there was no home court advantage. My ass. Fucking. Don't get me wrong. The Heat deserved it last year, man.
They were on fire last year.
They were on fire, dude. Don't get me wrong. They got hot at the perfect time.
Yeah.
And the perfect time to get hot. The perfect time for Tyler Hero to just grow balls the size of fucking mangoes or something. He probably put them in the microwave or something.
He was elephantitis for that season.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that, man. Is that the actual name for it?
Elephantitis is like where limbs of your body just grow massive.
And it's the balls is one of them?
You could get it in your balls.
Oh my god, that would actually be awful.
It's terrible, yeah.
I'm sorry for people that have it, man. That's not fun.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
You sometimes have to get it chopped off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But I just hope people don't give it an asterisk because it's the war of attrition right now. So it's like who can be healthy throughout this whole thing.
Do you think Chris Paul being a vegetarian has helped him?
Yeah, I do. I do think it's made him healthier.
You really do?
Yeah.
Should I try it? Should I try going vegetarian?
Dude, chicken's too good.
Chicken's so good, dude. I live off chicken, man.
Yeah, it's like we work at a restaurant that like is all about eating meat.
Exactly.
You want to eat chicken.
Yeah,
and you want to give up chicken.
I eat chicken 3 times a day, dude. Straight up.
It's good though.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I eat chicken.
Like you can't not have it. It's too good.
Exactly.
Like roasted wings.
Oh my god.
Chef's
dude.
kiss.
When they're charred, man.
Oh, exactly.
Dude, Maya does it so good. For real. She knows how to char those roasted wings.
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. I'll send her this episode. Give her a shout out. I just typed in Maya on my thing.
You're obsessed.
Yeah,
it's
now
all good
I'm not going to send her this episode. No.
It's probably smart.
Yeah. But,
anyways. The backup point guard is showing that it's important in this playoffs.
You're right, dude. It actually is. I remember when we were talking shit about 6th man of the year doesn't really mean anything, but...
I told you the bench matters.
I mean, yeah, right now, because everybody's fucking hurt, the bench matters. Yeah, dude. All right, you're right, man. Because deep into the playoffs, like, how many games you play a season if you make it to the finals? What, like...
If you go 16-0?
Yeah.
82 plus 16 is 98.
Oh, like him on.
That's weird.
God is real.
But if you don't, like, Paul George added 19 games to his season.
Yeah, dude,
on a 72 season.
Yeah, we had a short season, but exactly. That's still 90 games.
Apparently, the Clippers played, like, I think it was, like, 19 games in, like, 35 days.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, dude, that would be awful.
It is.
Like I have to ice my body after a fucking closing work shift like Matt, you know?
Exactly. I can relate.
Yeah, exactly. You can relate, man. But yeah, but the bench definitely matters. Like if you think about it, when Giannis went out, dude, Chris Middleton was 0 for 7 last game.
Yeah.
Dude, all right, first of all, let me give a shout out to Chris Middleton for having more points than the entire Hawks team did in the 4th quarter when they won.
Oh, dude, he was lights out in that game.
Yeah, we can't because I'm about to shit on him right now. So I got to give him some good.
Hey, I mean, last time I shit on him, he went the fuck off. So maybe it'll be the opposite.
Yeah, maybe it will be. But yeah, you're right. It was ridiculous. Like I've never seen. Like he looked like a sharpshooter that could slow the game down at his pace, like Kawhi does.
Exactly.
Kawhi does it so well, and he did it so perfectly. Like he just looked so.
No free ads.
Oh no! What is it? I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck that ad. But
that's funny.
But yeah, he was just like he did such a good job, and then this game he came off. I feel like it was Giannis' game just to take. You know,
yeah.
Like if he could have taken that game if he didn't get hurt, and then once he got hurt, their team just kind of was like fuck.
Because they were coming back a little bit.
Yeah, they kept it within like 5 points when Giannis was on the floor. You know, it was really like less than 10, but no more than like 3. I think they tied it at one point, or they got the lead at one point. But
honestly, like a team like the Hawks should still lose to that Milwaukee team. Not because like they're skill wise, it's because like Milwaukee's been to the playoffs so many fucking times that they should be able to close out the Hawks. But the fact that the Hawks just have so much shooting talent, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, dude. I'm gonna be sad the next 3 years because the Hawks are gonna lose so many players because they're gonna get fucking so much goddamn money.
Are they?
I think so. Or they're gonna be.
I don't know.
Or Cam Reddish and Paul George are gonna be the next. Cam Reddish and
DeAndre
Hunter. I just jinxed myself. Are gonna be the next Kawhi Leonard and Paul George because they're both very long, very athletic, and they're already pretty good at defense, or at least DeAndre Hunter's phenomenal at defense.
I don't know. I don't think they'll get to that level.
I mean,
I don't think
Kawhi's first 3 seasons, he didn't average over like 12 points a game.
But I'm just saying, in their situation, I don't think it'll be possible.
You don't think so? Yeah, they shoot the ball too much.
Because Trey's on the team, and it's not anything against Trey. I just think it's not their team. It's Trey's team.
You're right. It is Trey's team.
And it's going to be probably if they pay John Collins, it's going to be John Collins' team.
Oh man!
But if they do pay John Collins and trade him, and then Okongwu gets to play.
Yeah, Okongwu's been doing he's been
he had a pretty good game, didn't he?
He's been running up and down the court. He played 15 minutes, 7 points.
Bro, in the game they lost, he had some really good minutes against Giannis.
He did?
Yeah, he played really good defense against him.
Let's see this last game.
For a rookie.
I want to see this game at the
I don't
Bucks
think
one.
he did much, but he played well. I saw him he was putting a body on Giannis, and that's all you need from.
That's all you can do. That's the best thing you do. You just got to put a body on him.
He fouled him a few times, but they were 50-50 fouls.
Yeah. They were exactly. It was
and then he had another one where he jumped straight up and contested it, and Giannis came back down with the ball in his hand because Giannis thought he got a foul, but he traveled instead.
Oh shit!
Is that up down or is that his travel? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a travel. It's the same thing. Yeah. Damn, dude, that's ridiculous though. I'm surprised that Onyeka is able to body them up on defense with his frame being 6'8", 200,
exactly,
210. You know, when we got Clint Capella who's 7 foot 250 or 230 maybe. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, he's a good size, but I think Okongwu just because he's a freak athlete.
Yeah, Okongwu is a freak athlete. He's 6'8", 230. Okay, so he's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big dude.
But I'm really excited for this offseason, and I also do want to see if the Hawks make it to the finals, which they very well could.
Yeah.
Because if Giannis doesn't play, it's basically GG. I don't know if the Hawks will win the finals, but just making it's insane. I'd probably pick whoever goes against the Suns. I'd probably pick the Suns to win it.
Yeah. Just because the Suns are also the healthiest team right now.
And they're looking kind of unstoppable.
Yeah.
They have an elite defense when they need to. And honestly, they match up really good against the Hawks.
Yeah, they would. They both got top-notch point guards. They both got great big men. They both got wing defenders who can shoot and play defense. Even Kevin Huerter can play defense.
The only outlier is they don't have a Devin Booker.
They don't, man. They don't have the clutch I mean, they got Trae Young, which is the closest thing to that. But
you got Chris Paul on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got the smartest point guard alive right now.
Exactly.
Who's literally the smartest point guard that's still in the NBA right now.
He's one of the smartest players of all time as well.
One of the smartest players of all time. 100%.
I mean, the finals are going to be fun.
It's going to be awesome, dude. I'm so excited. Me and Ryan are buying tickets if the Hawks make it.
If the Hawks make it and Trae Young's healthy, I will.
Oh yeah, we will drop money on a Hawks game.
Unless it's $1 grand. I don't want to put $1 grand into it though.
I'm not going to put $1 grand. I think the most I'm going to do is $600, $700.
Yeah, I think that's the most.
Because I'm probably going to spend that night. I'll probably end up spending $1 grand. If you include beer and Uber and parties afterwards when we're in Atlanta.
Oh, I've got Uber Platinum.
Oh shit, you do?
Yeah, from Uber Eats.
Oh shit!
I might have platinum, I have gold. It's still I get good stuff.
We get that Uber X, man. We be riding down there in our fucking Escalade. Oh
exactly.
But that's gonna be so much fun, dude.
But yeah, then I have to also go there, and they have jerseys there, right?
Yeah, they got.
I'd have to buy a jersey. That's the problem.
I actually have a Kyle Korver jersey if you want it.
I want a DeAndre Hunter jersey or something.
That's a good jersey. That's a good thing. Because I got Trae Young just because he's
yeah,
he's the best player on the Hawks, but I was thinking, should I get Clint Capella?
No.
Kevin Huerter?
I think I might get a Herter jersey.
That would be a good one too.
Red Velvet?
Yeah, Red Velvet. He was. I think the biggest.
Herter's a bench piece, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. DeAndre Hunter should have started if he was playing right now. But Kevin Huerter's probably, besides the Phoenix Suns going to the finals, Kevin Huerter is the biggest surprise in the NBA in the playoffs for me right now because that dude has been.
Well, except for the Hawks maybe making the finals.
Yeah, that's true. Except for the Hawks, I guess that's a part of it too. But
yeah.
He's playing. He's also growing some big balls right now, man.
Yeah.
Because he's hit some clutch shots, and even when he's not hitting, he's still shooting, which is still great to watch. Because that man's got to let it fly.
Exactly.
He went 3 for 7 when they lost. But still 7 threes. I think that's not really enough, man.
He's a good defender too. He's at 6'7".
He's athletic.
He's a good guy.
Red
Velvet.
Let's see. What's his stats? 6'7", 190. He's 22 years old.
He's probably a little bit more than 190.
He probably is.
He's probably 2.
Yeah.
200. Not 192, but 200.
Yeah. When was his best game that he had? He had 15, 11, 8, 13, and 27 against their win.
And he moves the ball around, too, which is just a good quality to have. Because has he been paid yet?
Has he been paid? No, he's still on his rookie deal.
Damn.
He is not. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's going to get paid.
He's going to get paid, but he's only going to get paid like...
He's going to get paid like $13 million a year, right?
But he deserves it.
Yeah, exactly. And are the Hawks going to be able to afford Trae Young, John Collins, Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter, Kevin Huerter, Bogan, Gallinari, who they're paying?
I think they'll trade one of those two guys.
They're paying Gallinari like $30 million a year on the
I think
bench.
they'll probably trade Gallo and Bogdan.
Honestly, though, like...
I think they were rentals, honestly.
They were great rentals, too.
Yeah.
They were great rentals.
Especially if you guys win a ring this year.
Shouts out to both of those dudes, for real.
Imagine if the Hawks win a fucking ring.
And then they trade away Gallinari.
Oh, I would trade away Gallinari and Bogdanovich.
But, like, also, shouts out to the general manager of the Hawks, man.
Yeah.
Like, that dude is building a fucking team right now that's going to go to the finals. Like, that's just ridiculous. And it's like third year. It's like his third or fourth year in the Hawks, at the Hawks, you know?
Because think about it. In a regular circumstance where every other team's probably healthy, do you think the Hawks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Probably not, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm saying you get your ring. Let's say they win, because I hope they do win. I don't hate the Hawks. I hate the Falcons. That's about it.
Yeah.
I hate when Atlanta fans are, because Atlanta fans are kind of toxic in general, because they're usually like UGA fans.
Yeah.
If you've ever met a UGA fan, they're pretty fucking toxic.
Yeah, dude. And I'm like an Alabama fan, but I try to not be toxic and be like a bandwagon a little bit.
Yeah.
But whenever UGA fans are like, fuck yeah, Georgia, man, we the top team
Ever. They're like, we're the best team ever. It's
I'm like, bro, Nick Saban is still alive, man.
Yeah,
You can't
exactly.
beat that yet. Like, once Bear Bryant died, Nick Saban took his place, you know? Nick Saban's still alive, man.
Exactly.
He just signed he actually just signed an extension until 2025, so he's going to be 77 years old when that extension runs out.
I think he'll die being a coach, because I think he loves it too much.
I think he will too. He's like Greg Popovich,
but
you know.
Other ways, he's an okay fan. He doesn't like spit random BS that's not true.
Yeah.
Where a lot of other like Falcons fans will do that. But they, anyways, I want to see the Hawks do well. I've always said I like the Hawks. I like how they're set up. That's the one Atlanta team I really do root for.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a fun playoffs.
Do you think the Hawks are the best shooting team right now in the playoffs?
It's either them or the Suns.
What about in the playoffs?
Well, there's only 3 teams left.
Yeah,
so.
what about in the playoffs total? Do you think they were the best shooting team?
The Jazz were pretty good.
Right, yeah, the Jazz were
The Jazz shot pretty damn well.
Yeah, dude, I remember like fucking Bogdanovich on the Jazz shot like 23s and he would hit like 10 of them.
Yeah, that's the only problem is they shot the 3 and they were hitting everything. They just couldn't stop the other team.
Yeah, exactly. But that was crazy, dude. I can't believe the Jazz lost to the Clippers, but they had Kawhi, so like it's just
they didn't though. The last 2 games they didn't.
They didn't?
Yeah, but they didn't. But Mike Conley was still hurt. He played, but he was terrible.
Yeah, he played, but he was
Donovan Mitchell was hurt too. He had a hurt ankle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were more. Yeah, I think.
And Rudy Gobert literally couldn't do shit.
You think
Learn how to shoot a quarter 3, dude. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, he can make free throws better than freaking Giannis can. He's got to be able to shoot threes better than Giannis can, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you just shoot the corner 3.
Shoot the corner 3.
Because if you do it every once in a while, and you hit like 30% of your shots, people at least have to guard you.
Yeah, exactly. You at least got to, and that spreads the floor so much for Devin Booker. I mean, not for Devin Booker,
for Donovan.
Yeah, for Donovan, you know?
All right, we'll take a little break.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
We are back. Had to go wank it real quick.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah, we got to get one out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, one other thing there's 2 other things we should talk about before we get to the thing that we were just talking about.
Oh, yes.
Where's Dame going to go?
Lakers, right? Isn't that
think
everybody
so?
saying? I mean, everybody's saying Lakers.
But who's he going to get traded for?
I mean, fuck, Dennis Schroeder, maybe?
Why the fuck would the Portland take Dennis Schroeder?
I don't know, he's like 4 years younger, maybe?
He is a little bit younger, but like...
I mean, if Dame can develop shots from the logo, you think Dennis Schroeder probably can?
No.
You don't think Dennis Schroeder can?
I think he could, but...
Okay, Dennis Schroeder, when he had his highest scoring game, he was 29% from 3. And
gosh.
When Dennis Schroeder did, and I bet Dame's highest scoring season was probably like 40% from 3-point line. So
probably.
Yeah. It's pretty. But maybe not the Lakers. So he has to be traded.
Yeah, because he's signed to a good contract, I think.
Oh, he's signed to a lot of money.
Yeah, and like a long contract.
The
Lakers would probably have to trade like Schroeder, Kuzma, KCP, and like maybe even another player to get to that contract.
Yeah, that's true, and that's probably too much.
I don't know if it's too much, man.
I mean,
because Dame's pretty damn good.
Dame is amazing.
He was my second best point guard.
Yeah, you're right.
He's your third best point guard.
And he is like 31.
He's like 31. LeBron's 35, 36, 37.
Like
Anthony Davis is still pretty young.
Like Dame probably isn't going to be able to dunk in the next few years, but he's still going to be able to hit 30
exactly.
threes,
And do you think a healthy LeBron, a healthy Anthony Davis, and a healthy Dame wins you a chip?
It has to.
It's like, because old players are going to want to come and play there.
Yeah. And, they're so
maybe even DeMar would want to go there.
DeMar to the Lakers? Dude, that would be a super team.
For like a veteran minimum?
That would be way too good of a super team.
I agree. But
like if you think about it, like Dame as the number 1, DeMar is the 2, LeBron is the 3, AD is the 4, and JaVale McGee is the 5. Who's not even on that team anymore.
No, who's a veteran center they could get? LaMarcus Aldridge comes out of retirement.
And then he has a blood clot on the court.
Exactly.
Yeah, but who is a good veteran?
They still have Marcus All on that team.
Alvarez?
They still have Marcus All on that team.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best one, honestly.
Yeah.
Like he's like, you don't play him the regular season, then give him 30 minutes a game in the finals.
I guess they still have Trez.
Yeah, that's true. They got Montrezl Harrell.
They signed him to a 2-year deal, but it's like, is he going to take that second year? He might take that second year option, honestly, because I think it's like $10 million.
It is? Oh, fuck yeah, I'd take that. Oh, no! I'm just fucking muting this shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Mute my...
Crazy man.
My mic.
Don't do that.
Don't mute it.
There goes the content.
Yeah, that's true. It would just be like, you would just hear me talking.
you hear it from my mic, though.
Yeah, I'd be like...
Exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, I bet you hear my jaw popping.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, back to basketball.
Back to basketball.
So, Dame, where can Dame go?
I would say...
Clippers? I mean, not the Clippers.
Sixers?
I was thinking...
For Ben Simmons?
I was thinking the Celtics.
But who are they going to trade?
Give him, like, Kemba.
Kemba's not on the team anymore. Kemba's on OKC.
He got traded to OKC?
Yeah, for Al Horford.
That's right. They got Al Horford back.
Yeah.
Isn't that... What a weird trade. We got to talk about this for a second.
But they needed a center, though.
They literally got rid of Al Horford. And then...
They did not get rid of Al Horford. He did not sign back to the Celtics.
You're right. And then, do you think he's mad that he's back on the Celtics?
No, because I think he had his, like... Other than when he was on the Hawks, this was, like, his best team.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, he did his best when he was on the Celtics.
The 76ers, he was looking pretty good, too.
He was terrible on the 76ers, you fucking idiot.
No, he wasn't, dude.
Yeah, he was.
I'm looking it up.
Comparative, he was. Because he's a center. He's not a power forward.
I mean, but...
There was no spacing on that team.
Al Horford can shoot the ball, though.
I don't think he shot very well.
He averaged 14 points a game when he was on OKC, not even playing on OKC.
He was like starting on OKC, I thought.
Okay, yeah, he had 11 and 7.
I'm pretty sure he shot pretty bad too, right?
35% from 3.
No, that's not that bad.
Average 4 threes a game.
I don't know.
Yeah, Boston, he was averaging 53% from the field, 36% from 3 on almost 14 points a game. But his best season was Atlanta, definitely.
Yeah, but he was... I just feel like he worked better with the Celtics.
Al Horford's also 35 years old.
Yeah, he's making a lot of money. But think about it. You're the Celtics. And you get Al Horford because you need a center because your center play last year was god-awful. And now you have a reliable center in Al Horford. You could put Jason Tatum back at the 4. You re-sign Evan Fournier because he's a good shooter. He's good enough shooting.
Yeah, he's good enough. You can honestly re-sign him and he can come off the bench.
Yeah.
Still freaking.
And you still have Marcus Smart.
You'd be like Kevin Herter, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And now you just need to get a good point guard in the free agency. Just go get Rondo.
Yeah, for real. Just go after Rondo. Like he can only play maybe like 20 minutes a game in the regular season. Just have him ball out 40 minutes a game in the finals.
Exactly.
You know, he'll be like fucking like what Chris Paul's doing, except not as much shooting.
Now, would the Raptors go after Dame? Trade Kyle Lowry for him?
If they think Dame is going to put him in the running for a ring like how Kawhi did, I think they should. But
But do you think it does?
I don't think it does. I don't think Dame, like, Dame's a great scorer and all, but I don't think he's like, I don't think he would do what Kawhi did on the Raptors.
You think he needs, well, and the Raptors were younger back then too. They had a better cast as well.
Yeah, they had, like, Freddie Van Fleet was balling. Spicy, no one figured out Spicy P yet.
Yeah.
Like.
I would say the best options for Dame are the Lakers, the 76ers, or the Clippers. Paul George for Dame.
I could see that.
Because for the Trailblazers, that's a good package back.
That is. Paul George, who would be the point guard? Oh, Reggie Jackson. Yeah, if they traded Reggie Jackson and Paul George. I think that would be a good trade, honestly. But
their contracts match up too.
Do you think Dame would help out more than Reggie Jackson and Paul George?
Well, I just think they need I think you could put Reggie Jackson at the 2.
Yeah, you probably could, honestly. I thought he played the 2.
Well, because think about it. You don't trade Reggie Jackson. You trade Paul George and maybe like Pat Bev. Because Pat Bev makes like $14 million a year.
Yeah, that's a good trade, dude. Paul George and Pat Bev. Because, like, you'll still get a point guard back who's, like, nothing like the point guard that you traded him for.
Yeah.
But still hustles his ass off.
But if Dame wants out, like, you probably want to get a guy that you can at least see. You can make the playoffs with Paul George, in my opinion. Like, when you put him out, when he's by himself, he's going to drop you, like, 30 points a game if he has to.
Yeah, you can, Like, you can play like an MVP if he wants to in the regular season.
And he's a great defender, too.
Phenomenal defender. Like, could be first team all defense if he wants to.
Exactly.
And
then the 76ers the other one, because, like, get rid of Ben Simmons.
Yeah, that would also be a good trade, Ben Simmons for Damian Lillard.
Probably not straight up. I feel like they'd have to give some more assets away.
Yeah, it would probably be like Ben Simmons and maybe
Thibault, maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't think they'll trade Thibault.
Maybe like Shake Melton.
Maybe Shake and like a few first round picks.
Yeah, maybe a few first round picks or like a couple seconds or something like that.
Yeah, but if Dame says he wants out, then at that point, I think Portland will kind of be able to. I think other teams will be able to get Dame for a little bit cheaper.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Maybe they trade like Bradley Beal for Dame or something like that.
You think they would? Doesn't Dame and Westbrook hate each other?
Yeah, it would. They would not work out well. 100% not work out well together.
If Westbrook gets traded, then I could see that happening.
Then Dame and Bradley Beal would be better than Dame and CP and
yeah. But also another thing is that Portland's only going to trade away Dame if they're going to get something good out of it.
Yeah, 100%. Like they're going to try to make their team better minus Dame.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard, because the other team is going to have to give you up a lot more pieces. Or you're going to get you might have to get pieces through the draft, and that could take years, or it could just not turn out well at all.
What if the Warriors do James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins' contract, and the 7th pick for Dame Lillard?
Dame, Klay Thompson, and
Steph Curry. And Draymond.
That'd be a lot of scoring. That'd be a lot of scoring.
Yeah.
Not a lot of defense, but you do got Draymond and Klay Thompson,
And Dame plays decent defense.
Yeah, he does. He's been playing better at defense,
Yeah.
So
Looney can't guard anybody on that team.
That could be ridiculous. That would be cool to see, honestly,
Two MVP caliber point guards on the same team.
Yes, dude. That's like never happened before either. Actually, like Kyrie and Irving, James Harden. If they stay healthy, they could be like what?
But I have more faith that Dame and Steph stay healthy than I do Kyrie and James Harden stay healthy.
You do? Yeah, Kyrie's been shaky.
And James has no hamstrings left.
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy.
That'd be a fun team for the Warriors.
Yeah, dude, that would really bring him back up there, too.
And I feel like it's not as OP as when they had Kevin Durant.
No, it definitely isn't. Like, Kevin Durant just really, caused...
He's a cheat code.
Yeah, he is. He's a cheat code. He turned them into a super team.
Yeah.
And, they had... And the Warriors had a 73-9 season and then picked up Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Everybody was just shit the bed,
Now it's like, Steph's getting old. Clay's coming off 2 terrible injuries, an Achilles and an ACL.
Yes.
Draymond, he looked good this year. He deserves, he's a good player.
Yeah.
I'd say he's a great player, but people don't like Draymond for some reason.
I don't
know. And then
why.
You get Dame, who just came off a 55-point double game.
Yes, dude, 55 points, like 15 assists or something ridiculous like
and
that.
you know he's going to work his ass off.
And he's going to try to, he's going to go in there and try to, make that team like a family, too. You know?
And they already are a family.
Yeah. And literally, exactly. He'll fit in so well with them. They're literally going to love Dame.
And he's a smart basketball player, and that's exactly what they like.
Yeah.
They're going to be a small team, but they already like to run small ball. And then you still have Kelly Oubre, too. That's some good defense. Imagine they throw out a team of Dame, Steph, Clay. So 1, 2, 3. Draymond Kelly Oubre at the 4, and then Draymond at the 5.
Oh my God, dude! The amount of ball movement that would be going on that team, man, would be ridiculous. It would be like the Spurs, man.
It would, but I could also see them trading Kelly Oubre for a veteran center or something like that, or maybe another piece.
Yeah, because Draymond, he's a good center in the playoffs, but not in the regular season.
Maybe a T.J. Warren.
T.J. Warren, that would be good, dude.
But I feel like Kelly Oubre is the younger T.J. Warren.
You think he is?
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe less injury prone T.J. Warren.
I could see that.
But T.J. Warren's a better shooter, probably.
Yeah, T.J. has. Do you know what happened to his injury?
I think he broke his leg, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, it was something like that.
What did it say?
Warren could miss significant time. Warren could miss opener with injury.
T.J. Warren injury. Oh, maybe it tells me a basketball reference.
Let's see his news. Let's see what news.
If they said nudes.
Let's see his news.
It's a foot injury.
It is? Oh, shit.
He underwent foot surgery, and he will miss the rest of the season.
Damn, dude.
March 25th, 2021.
His first game at Indiana, his first season at Indiana, he had 19.8 points.
It was funny because when he played for the Suns, he did not shoot threes. Then he came to Indiana and he started shooting threes.
Yeah, dude. He was 26% and then 22% in Phoenix and then 42%.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, went up 20%.
Holy shit. And he's a great scorer. We've known it before.
And he's a good defender, too. He's a good size, too. Isn't he 6'8"?
Yeah, 6'8", 220.
Great wing defender. Trading Kelly Oubre, because Kelly Oubre also kind of fits more in the mold, I feel for Indiana. But I also think because I feel T.J. Warren could be Harrison Barnes.
I could see that.
For the Warriors.
That's pretty much how he kind of is, except a better scorer than Harrison Barnes.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit better defender, too.
Yeah.
Where does Harrison Barnes... Oh, he plays for the Kings.
Yeah, Sacramento.
Because I remember he played for the Mavericks and he got paid... He got the bag.
Bag, dude.
But, yeah. Anything else we want to talk about? Ben Simmons trade?
Yes. Where could Ben Simmons go?
I don't know, man. It's a tough decision.
It could be So I think the Spurs would be good just because I think Pop would help him out a lot.
Yeah.
If Pop doesn't teach him to shoot, he's at least gonna realize how good of an inside player he is and try to find a way to have an offense run through him on.
But where are they gonna trade for him?
You said DeMar DeRozan's done. They got to give up young players, and I guess Phoenix needs some point guards, maybe
Ooh, what about that kid that is from Georgia? The rookie they had last year. What's his name? Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell. I was thinking DeJounte Murray or Derek White. And then you got to give up.
That's a lot to give up, in my opinion.
Not both of them, just one of them. And then maybe Lonnie Walker, too.
Yeah, maybe Derek White, Lonnie Walker.
Yeah.
2 good bench pieces for the Sixers.
Yeah, and Derek White could even start, too,
Yeah.
he's still pretty young.
Because Lonnie Walker's that's a great 6-man right there.
Yeah, exactly. Lonnie, very explosive, athletic person.
Exactly.
I mean, freaking Harrison Barnes' best season averaged 19.2 points a game.
Was that for the Mavs?
Yeah, it was his first year on the Mavs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally went from 10 to 11 to 19.
Yeah, he would. That's when he was playing with Dennis Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Nowitzki was still playing on that team.
And he was like, "This is your team now." And he was trying to hand it over to Harrison Barnes, and then Harrison Barnes just couldn't ever take that next step.
No, he couldn't. And he's got such good size.
He's a great role player, though.
He's a phenomenal role player. Best role player for his position, that's for sure.
One of the best, yeah. Because technically, Draymond's a role player, and they're both power forwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
think where we're at with the NBA is that we're blessed because we have so many good players.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, we're about to have a lot more too.
No, we have a lot of great players, but I'm saying the lesser known people are also good.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
like in the 90s, they were all trash.
Yeah, you know, like they couldn't really ball that much. You know, they were just like big dudes who were taking up space, just playing hard. You know,
like Karis LeVert's considered a good player.
Yeah,
nowadays.
He's a great player.
But he's a very high skilled player. T.J. Warren. We talk about all these like low name guys. Miles Bridges, he's a good player.
Yeah.
It's all these. They're all wings too. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, dude, the wings, man. You can never have enough wing players, man. That's
so true.
Like you can make your wing players play point guard. You know,
exactly.
You can make your wing players play center.
How'd you feel about the draft? You think Cade Cunningham's going number 1 to the Pistons?
I mean, he's got it right. He's the best player in the draft.
Yeah, it's like between him and Mobley.
Yeah, exactly. Like Mobley's so good too. Is he on Arkansas?
No, he's not. USC.
UFC. Oh, there's a guy named Arkansas. Oh, something Moody. He looks phenomenal as well.
Moses Moody.
Moses Moody. He had
great name.
Yeah, he had a great. He's had a good combine so far.
Yeah.
I like him.
When is the draft? Do you know? Is it? I think it's like one of the last weeks in July. So we got to do our mock. We got to get our mock drafts ready.
It might honestly be August.
I thought it because we were talking because we're both going to be on vacation when they do the draft.
Oh, you're right, dude. Yeah, we are. Yeah, shit, man.
Well, we could do a live one there. You just come to vacation with me.
Yeah, dude, I'm down. Maybe I can like make a road trip or something down to like where are you going?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, even better. Vacationing. I can pull up to Kentucky for a few days.
Yeah. See my fam.
Yeah, we can go see all the rednecks that were killing each other up there recently.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Some dude got like impaled by a log. People were getting their throats slit.
That's just crazy.
What the fuck is?
Did you hear about that Miami thing?
No.
Like this, they're not people like killing each other, but like the building that like collapsed.
Yes,
that was
dude.
Insane.
Oh yeah, and apparently there's a dude that's like he's like a senator or like I don't know, an important dude with a lot of money up there who's well known who just died. Apparently, women are talking about it. They actually he would like make women like sit in beds. Lay in beds with like a hole where their ass is, and he would like lay under them and they would shit on.
Oh my
Straight up, dude. I'm not joking.
That's so weird.
I forgot this dude's name. I could figure out this dude's name.
That's crazy, though.
But apparently
they could figure it out. We don't need to be talking bad about dead people.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently he has a house. He has a condo in that building that fell. So people are like, oh shit, conspiracy theory, the government caused the building to fall so people couldn't see what's inside this dude's house.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. But I was like,